Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go from the Superdome. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Patriot Tootin. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right back to Tootin. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14
Give him 14
yards.
on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run here with the rookie. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
On the play. It's 4th down.
Go. Track 60. Check. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he is going to have a Saints first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now give on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Tootin'. And this time he's in. Facial Tootin'. Touchdown Saints. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Good. That ties the game at 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll run it here with 2. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Number 34 on the carry. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 15. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Another try with Brooks. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this.
Okay, ready?
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Ready, ready?
Brooks. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready?
They'll go with him again. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. 3rd and goal.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Like the 18. Check. Alert.
They'll try and pick this up by running option to the right. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Get it. Viking 18. Bronco 80. No.
The Panthers will take their 1st timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
They'll try it now with Brooks. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run here with Tootin. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. To throw. That's complete to his running back, Basham Tootin. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Left side, it's caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score! Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Past the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That one's good for 29.
That's good.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They check this down to Tootin out of the backfield. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
That's a gain of 10.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, They got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. The Panthers are going to burn their third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 32-yard line.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up 3rd down. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Panther 11, Panther 69. Come on. 18 Robert.
We'll try and run right on the option.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Carolina.
19, 18.
Again, it is Brooks. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
A carry now for Brooks. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Check right. Ready.
We'll start out here with an option to the left. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, they'll run the option to the left. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
The Panthers first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Panthers.
Now an option here, left side. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
Down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 14-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers first down.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pick up of 46 yards.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the give, it's Tootin. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
18, right. 19 tight. Mine. 70 range, 70 range.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown Saints. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Set.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Another try with Brooks. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 yards to go. They run out of the gun with Brooks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 yards.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd down, here's Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks, the ball carrier.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try the option here. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Run over center now with Tootin, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
At the 47-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
19 Lions. Check out.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's hard, and he will go all the way. Hunter Henry, touchdown, New Orleans. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. A run, and it's Brooks as we begin the 4th quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Ready?
Here's the option, running right, and he is going to have a Panthers first down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that 3rd and 4.
Ready?
They'll go with the looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, and it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready up.
Again, it is Brooks. He'll be taken down well short of the first down. Gain of about 4. And it brings up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Brooks. And he will score again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown. Panthers up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
28-all. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Chuton. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Right back to Chuton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
On the ground, it is Brooks. Finding space at the 15. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half.
Makes the score Panthers 35, Saints 28. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Here's first down. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll run here, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
They'll drop to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. He's into the clear again. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. That's a gain of 72 yards. Now, first and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Trying to punch it in with Tootin. This defense backed up. But they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's now third and goal.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are right back in this one.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.